We are trying to clean up a little bit here and get a couple things taken care of. We've got one person mowing. Going to have a couple other people out here helping me to put in some more T-post right around here. Get some more T-post in this area here so that we can put some big pots here and hopefully put our ube in there and let them grow up through here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put another gate right there, but if I did that, I could let the chickens out in there to take care of that grass every so often. So we might do that because I still have one more gate. Not sure yet what we're going to do, but we will see here. Look what the neighbor told me was left at my fence. A couple of grapes. Perfect for this little area that we're working on right now. Thank you. So plans changed. We did get the T-post in. We do not have enough of the 6-foot chicken wire to finish this, but I have ordered some more wire. Just went ahead and ordered some better wire since we're going to be trellising some plants on this outside area. And we went ahead and let the quack squad loose, the slug patrol, and they are having a blast in here right now. So hopefully our fencing gets here tomorrow and we can come back out here and continue this project. So we finally finished what we could in this area here. We have got all the fencing up. I had some sunshade, but the kids couldn't find it, so we used this privacy panel stuff that I had originally bought to around the sides of the chicken run and decided not to because I wanted better airflow. But we used that and zip ties. May have to go back and replace the zip ties because the ones that came with it were very puny, so I'm not sure how long they'll last. But it definitely gives some shade in that area because eventually I'm hoping to build the grow out boxes for the baby rabbits to put in there. We have been opening the past couple days, opening up that gate for the ducks to come out and forage here in the food forest area and the corn patch. And as you can see, we have been cleaning up a little bit with the lawnmower. You can see the pathways again. The few tomatoes, a couple of beans may have been sacrificed, and maybe a sunflower, just to be able to see through the rows again and not be worried about snakes whenever you're walking through there trying to find the corn and beans and whatever else we needed to find in there. Then we also cleaned up here around these plum trees and the pomegranates. We did a little bit of maintenance down through here. Just kind of walk through here a little bit and see this didn't really need too much over here. Some of the flowers do need to get pruned back a little bit, and there's a little bit of weeding to do there. But we did the other day swap out the geese because we think we had 3 female geese from the newest ones, and then we had 3 male geese. So we split them up accordingly, and we brought this male over here and took the 2 females to the other pen. And everybody seems to be getting along well so far, so we'll see how that goes. You can see the gate again. You can see the arch. You can see we does appear to be loofahs and cantaloupes growing up the arch. The sunflowers, sun hemp, comfrey, all of that still growing along the fence there, along with some tithonia that has shot up in there, making a nice little hedgerow right there, so the chickens and the ducks are not even tempted to try to squeeze through the fence, which this side has chicken wire going up 2 feet. We ran out of chicken wire over here, so they haven't even attempted to venture in there and try to squeeze through there right now, which I think most of these guys are a little bit too hefty to do that anymore. But there's one of our food forest rows, another food forest row right here, and then we fenced in this area. Our hinges arrived just in time for the gate, so we got the other gate hung up there, the other door, so that way we were able to let those chickens in that area to help knock down some of the grass that was in there. I have the grapes set up in there right now just to keep it safe from these guys, but we do have some ube planted in these pots, and then we have 1 bamboo pole in each pot to help the ube, help train it up there if it needs help. They kind of look like aliens from another world at this moment, but they should darken up a little bit and start to put on some really pretty leaves here soon. Jacob has watered them in very well. But yeah, we got all of those planted. I did put 1 pot in here in the goose run, the duck run, keeping my eye on him because he's still a little bit skittish about everybody and he is guarding those eggs. But I put 1 pot over there, and I did, as you can see, put the cutoff bucket around the ube there so that they didn't just destroy them right away. And then I had the other little grape protected behind the gate for right now while they're out. but everybody seems happy. This does provide quite a bit of shade for that area. It is much cooler in there, standing under there, but it still allows the wind to pass through the fence, and hopefully this works. We're hoping that the ube will climb up this fence and just kind of cover it and offer a little bit more shade as the summer goes on. And then hopefully we can get around to building some more rabbit pens, some hutches to go in this area. And I kind of would like to have a little place to sit over here whenever I'm out here working, where it's nice and shady and cool. But we'll see how it goes, because I had other plans for that area before, but plans change, and hopefully it all works out well. But that is the progress we have made. You can kind of see out here the progress we've been making with getting everything cleaned up, with mowing, weed eating, a little bit of weeding and trimming a few things. Still have some rows to uncover, some weeds to take care of, and a little bit more weed eating to do. But we will get to it slowly but surely. And we thank you all for watching. May your roots grow deep and your spirit stay nourished. God bless.